Alright guys, this is Docm, and today guys, as I mentioned lately, I want to look at a new thing I got, a new little gimmick I like a lot. So let's check it out. Let's go over to my desk and yeah, get the chair out of the way so the lighting is properly, should be cool now. This is my new keyboard. It is the Roccat Ryos MK Pro. That is the flagship model of the Ryos series. There's two other models available, but I will tell you more about that later. And yeah, just got it and installed me the Power Grid. That is that nice little app you can see here on my cell phone. And yeah, Power Grid is a pretty cool thing. Can do a lot of fun things. I just demonstrated you the light show it can do. Let's activate Night Rider. As you can see on the fly, I can here select different effects, and this is just one thing. It's a little demo app I got from the guys of Roccat. This thing will be also available soon for download for free, of course, and yeah, if you have a MK Pro you can try it out yourself. Pretty cool. So yeah, it is a mechanical keyboard. Let's look at the box real quick and check out some of the specifications. So let me put the box here on my desk and then I can explain some things to you. So some of the features. First of all, of course, it's a mechanical keyboard. And yeah, you can have 4 different switches, different colors, and yeah, I picked the brown ones. They are triggering fairly lightly. I mean, you know, it's a whole freaking science about yeah, which switch you prefer, but yeah, I picked this one and I'm so far pretty happy with it. Another interesting list of features, whoop, my thumb was in the way, up here. So it has some pretty decent stuff. First of all, we have the some master keys. You can see them here on the keyboard. That's pretty cool. This is to activate different layers of macros, which you can trigger with the keyboard. In total, as you can see, you could trigger over 500 macros. That is pretty nuts. I don't know if someone would ever use so many of these. The per key illumination, I mean, yeah, you can see that in the background. Let's activate Starlight, for example. You know, in normal keyboards, you have LEDs below each and every key. But in normal cases, you can either light them all or light them not, or you know, you're not able to control them individually, and that is pretty cool. You can, for example, light up WASD or other keys you frequently use. It's easy configurable with the software that comes with it. So I tested it out, really easy, didn't take a long time. That was good. It was really good. So another thing, yeah, 6 brightness levels, so you can adjust the LEDs, and yeah, here you have an anti-ghosting. That is pretty cool. Around your main keys here, WASD, the keyboard makes sure you kind of not unintentionally press other buttons. It prioritizes the directional keys, which is pretty cool for a gaming keyboard. I mean, this is full out gaming keyboard. Probably won't use it if you're typing office documents, but for gaming, of course, it's really cool. There's a high polling rate, 1000 Hertz. That is also cool. Basically 1 millisecond reaction time, which is kind of instant. And yeah, it's of course integrated in the Roccat Talk feature. That is that makes components of Roccat talk with each other, so to speak. I got my mouse here, and it also has macros and easy shift, and I can trigger easy shift functions and macros from the keyboard, activating that on the mouse, which is pretty cool in my opinion. By the way, I did a review about this mouse a while ago. That's the Roccat Kone Pure Optical, and I'm using it for about 6 weeks, I would say now. And I said when I've been using it for a while, I would say what I think about it, and yeah, no problem. Mouse works just fine, no malfunctions, no nothing. Very happy with it, using it. I'm using this thumb key here. That's key number 5 here on the side. For example, when I play Minecraft, PvP and stuff, for sprinting, it works. Pretty cool. So yeah, but today is about the keyboard, but I just wanted to give you a little feedback about the mouse as well. So yeah, of course everything is fully remappable. That is pretty cool. That's the anti-ghosting. And the N key rollover, in case you wonder what that is, well, normal test or keyboards, you know, after 5-6 key presses, the next one doesn't get registered anymore. Here you could theoretically press all keys at the same time, and each and every button press would be registered. That is pretty crazy, pretty cool. So it's a really powerful keyboard here. Of course, cherry switches, which come in different forms and shapes. If you know a bit about them, I mean, you have your own preferences. And this thing also runs on 2 processors. It has 2 Cortex processors. So this is for the top of the line model, which is the MK Pro. So the keyboard comes in 3 versions. There is the Glow version and the MK version without the Pro. The Pro here has these audio jacks and USB inbuilt on this side and all the crazy functions, you know, with the individual keys lighting up and all that. Let's look at some of the features up here. Integrated browser and recording and all these things. Basically most keyboards have nowadays. It's solid. Definitely solid, feels like a solid product, really. And if I put my hand on the directional keys now, test it, you can see my thumb really immediately is on these thumb master keys, which you can of course disable if you are afraid you might press them unintentionally, but they have a fairly heavy pressure point, and it's not, you cannot press them unintentionally, you really have to press down on them hard. So no problem with that, I'd say. And here you also have some macros, of course, you can trigger. So that's pretty decent. What else do we have here? Let's quickly look at the keyboard layout. Of course, on the back sides, you know, you'd have these little stands you could flip out. I prefer to have the keyboard resting flat on the desk here. That works out properly for me, and because if you look from below you can see that it's pretty steep angle for the individual keys, so for me I don't feel the need to really bump it up a bit or something. And it feels comfortable. I have huge hands, but my palm here rests comfortably on the little tray there. It also has this micro dotted surface, which is pretty cool, kind of prevents fingerprinting and the dirt that collects there a little bit. Just nice. It goes all the way between each and every key, all the way around basically. So that's really nice. And and the whole communication thing and fun stuff starts with the cell phone here, which I think it's a really unique feature. Pretty awesome. There's different grids, and creating these grids is super simple. I got this little explaining trailer video, and that says it basically all. We should check it out. I just want to show you, for example, a custom grid I quickly made. Stopwatch, that's good for recording. I want to use that so I can time my stuff. You can also do countdown and all kinds of stuff. Really easy to do. And I downloaded that grid here. It's a Minecraft grid. That is actually pretty cool. You can do certain things: game HUD, screenshots, info, camera, inventory, chat, hello world. I didn't test what that is. Maybe it's global chat or whatever. Console commands. You can even reload servers, restart servers, connect that, reload chunks. That's just one example of a power or of a grid. You could make it. You can download them for free. So let's check out the little video about the power grid, because they explain it so well. I guess I can do it better.
There are over 1 billion smartphones in use around the world. Instead of unlocking their potential as a powerful gaming peripheral, companies in the gaming industry continue to develop expensive devices with inflexible integrated displays. Roccat has a better approach. PowerGrid takes that potential and turns your smartphone into an advanced and fully customizable remote control for your PC that lets you connect to, monitor, and control your PC and games, all without having to leave the action. You're in-game and you want to organize a WoW raid with your guildmates. No problem. Use the incoming center to access and respond to cross-platform messages in seconds. Your game is starting to lag right at that crucial moment. Check the system stats grid to see what the problem is. It has an overview of all your vital stats, including CPU, RAM, network usage, and more. Your friends on TeamSpeak are being drowned out by your game sounds. Problem solved. Adjust the volumes of individual programs, control your media player, and more at the sound control grid. You want a grid displaying only what's relevant to you? You can build whatever grid you like. How about a quick launch grid so you can launch your most used software in one quick tap? Roccat Power Grid gives your smartphone the ability to do all of this without having to tab out of or exit the game or program you're using. And it couldn't be easier. Using the accompanying host software, you can choose from countless predefined controls, edit them, drag them onto your grid, and then add the grid to the tab bar on your mobile device, all within just a few clicks. Want even more customization? We've got you covered. Just about everything in Power Grid is endlessly configurable. You can build your own controls, customizing everything from the visuals such as background, icon, name, label, effects, to the functionality such as program shortcuts, system controls, macros, and tons more. Thanks to Power Grid's customization possibilities, you'll never run out of options. You can build controls and grids for all of your favorite games and applications. The list is endless. Roccat Power Grid. Download it now.
So yeah, pretty powerful little app here, and that is what actually made me think about trying out finally a new keyboard, because I was looking for one that had these functions here, you know, stopwatch and all this stuff. I need that when I do recording. I use that frequently with my old keyboard, which had an inbuilt monitor up here, but sadly was rubber dome. And yeah, I always wanted to have mechanical because it's just faster and better for gaming. Because for example in Minecraft sometimes my keyboard reactions were not satisfying when I was doing PvP and then when I was playing other games, and I think it's gonna be a huge improvement with the mechanical keyboard now. So yeah, that's it. I wanted to show you what I got here. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Leave a comment, let me know what you think about the product, if you think it has potential, what do you think about the app. I like it. Really looking forward to hear what you guys have to say about it. That's it. See you later. I'm out. Bye, guys.